G'day guys, Dargan here with another toy review. So this week I will be reviewing something that's already come up in the current show. If you haven't already watched it, it is the Lupinranger versus Lupinranger Trigger Magnum, and I am really freaking excited. I can love this thing. I love how it is. I love the design of it. Again, it's also another thing that doubles as a Megazord. Thank you, Bunker, you're doing some great work. So basically, yeah, it is both a weapon, but it is also a Zord. Great ideas. I love these ideas. Need to keep doing this. So, as I said, I will be reviewing the Lupinranger DX Trigger Magnum. Freaking love it. It is so cool. Did it focus? Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Pretty. It's pretty, isn't it? I love it. Again, really cool design, really thing. So as you can see, in it, it has the Trigger Magnum Megazord or Zord. Lupin Red up here with it. And you've got the Magnum obviously there. Has two modes obviously because it's a Zord and the Magnum. So yeah, that's pretty cool. On one side you have Lupin Red with the Magnum. On the other side you have the Zord. On the back you have both. I don't understand why they're both there, but I guess that's just what it is. So you've got Lupin Red there with Lupin X, and then with the Magnum and the VS Changer. On the bottom of it, you've got the trigger, or the Trigger Magnum. You turn it to the side, press the trigger, and the legs, or the gun drops down, so it gives two pairs of legs. And then obviously you get the rest of that. You can also put it in the VS Changer, obviously, because you see that in the show, he does that. Turn it to the side, 1, 2, 3, do the ultimate attack. Pretty self-explanatory. As well as you can add other of the other vehicles to make the Zords. I obviously don't have much of the other Zords, so I can only do what I have on hand. So yeah, anyway, so that's the box. Let's get into the toy. So the toy is, da-da-da-da-da. Here it is. It's beautiful, and I absolutely love it. Freaking sounds amazing. It doesn't really sound like a real gun. Again, I guess it doesn't have to. It's a kid show, but it is awesome. I'd love a little bit of the sort of a. It does sound like it's got a kickback, which again, being a Magnum, and if you know guns or anything like that, a Magnum has a bit of a boom. Oh, it's a kickback. So again, it's good that they've given that sort of a little bit of an indication that's what it is. Anyway, so you've got the Lupin Ranger logo there, nice little bit of gold on it, gold on the side and the handle, red for the trigger. On the top here, you've got a little bit of blue indication. So this is obviously indicating that it is on a gun mode. If I turn it, it'll go to the Zord mode. If I turn it again, it's gun mode, turn it again. So it cycles. So it's got two of the same on either end. Again, that makes sense. It's obviously got the track on there because obviously you can put this with the VS Changer, which I have done here. So yeah, again, really cool design. I like it. Just basically, front end's a little bit floppy, but whatever, it's a toy. It's actually not a bad size for me. I'm a big guy, as you can tell, but I still like it. I think it's really cool. Yeah, like I said, twist the trigger. And that's all it does. Diorite is just meaning to transform into the Zord. Now, before I get into the Zord, let's do, so basically we know it does the normal gun motion, but you probably want to see the bigger, badder, boom one. That I got you covered. Yes, Changer. So, to do that, sorry, I just had to try it. So all you have to do for that is pretty much with that, and you just slide it on. Oh, there you go. Oh yeah. Now, all you got to do to get the main thing is you just got to twist the trigger. So it builds up power. Now, obviously, that does nothing. So you're going to push this one and if I could do the visual effects, I would, but it's just a big, like, drum that shoots a lot of bullets. Now, obviously, that's not a big finisher, but that's sort of like a rapid fire kind of thing with both the Magnum and the normal VS changer. So, you probably also want to, but why aren't you twisting it? Because it doesn't do anything. Like if I do it, nothing happens. Because there's nothing to it. There you go. Again, it doesn't do much else with that, and that's really all there is. So, let's move on. All you got to do to get this into the Zord form, all you got to do, and it's pretty easy, like, seriously, it's easy. Like I said before, you push that down. Pretty easy. And then hit the trigger and you push it all the way in. Lupin Magnum. That's pretty cool. So now you got the legs down. That's it. You got these two here. All you got to do is flick them all the way, or fold them all the way to the back. Like so. You can see, yeah. Bonza, good. And then all you gotta do is flip them down, like so, and then this little chest or this little plate folds down, and voila, you now have the Zord of the Trigger Magnum. I like it. I think it's really cool. I love the paint job on it. So if it zooms, there you go. Nice little blue for the eyes, silver, gold. There, got a little bit of green. It's really cool. I think it's sick. I really like it. I think it's cool. Again, it doesn't do anything else. So this is, they're just the noises for the Zord. So you just pull the trigger and that's all it does. Now, you also, like I said, you can put other vehicles with it to make it different. I don't really have a lot on me on hand right now. I have one, but I'll put that one on, which is the Lupin Blue, because I did that in my previous video. So you move that to the back, like so. Get Lupin Blue, and we just put his dial code in. Drops down, click, twist, bring that down, bring that down, bring that up. And all you gotta do is slot him into the little connection right there. Obviously, because there's a hole in it. So, and there you go. Looks like he's got one beefed up, big arm. Yeah, there you go. And you can do that with just about any of the other one. I think you can put yellow on here. I think you can put magic. I think you can put just about any one you want, really. It'll just sit there, click it on there, and there you go. Again, there's not much more, because this doesn't make any noise or anything like that. So yeah, take rid of him. So yeah, again, really cool design, really nice. I like it, and I'm glad they're doing more. Bankai are doing more ideas where they're doing weapons that can transform into a Zord, because it's 2-in-1, guys. Why not get it? Makes sense. Yeah, I know. Being silly. Shush. So yeah, again, it's pretty self-explanatory. There's not much to it. All you got to do to put it back to the gun, flip this guy up, push that to the back, push that to the back, and then all you got to do, flip the switch back to trigger, press the trigger to release this because they're clicked in, put it that, flick there, flick this one over, and one you know. There you go, got the Magnum again. I really like it. I think it's cool. Yeah, there's not much to it. I just really like it. That's about it. I can't say much more than that because there's not much more to this. You can pick this guy up at Hobbylink Japan. You can get it from Ketsuto Toys Japan. You can get it from Army, as well as eBay and Amazon, but be wary of their pricing. And if you are in some countries, there might be a small little tax as well. Again, just letting you guys know in advance. So yeah, they're pretty cool. I'm happy with it. It's definitely going to be going next to my Pataro X Lupin X / Gunner Zord, which is currently sitting up there. Hello, I see you, yes. So he'll probably go up there with them. So yeah, that's about it, guys. If you did like this video, guys, hit that like button. Every little bit does help, and I appreciate everyone who do it. It shows that you guys do like what I am doing. If you want to see any more future content from me, not only just from Lupinranger, Pataro Ranger, Carbon Rider, Gundam, maybe some gaming reviews as well, or gameplay, hit the subscribe button. I put out a video each week, and depending on how my schedule goes, it'll probably come 2 videos a week now, but we will see. So yeah, thanks again, guys, and as the Lupin Rangers would say, adieu.